let's do a quick plug change. But before we get into that, I'd like to say good morning. It's another day, it's the next day, Sunday morning. Since we have the plugs and we've got to take off the driver's side tire to get the plugs changed out, it's a good time to see if the FD wheels will fit on the car. And I'll show you what the rear tires look like when they're pulled off with all the wires showing and everything. Or maybe it's not even as bad as I think, I don't know, we'll get into it though. But good morning, welcome back to the channel, and let's hop into more RX8 time. I put electrical tape on the sockets that I take my lug nuts off with so it doesn't damage my wheels. I don't know how much damage it could possibly do, but as you can see, it's pretty tore up. So it's making contact with the inside of where the lug nuts are, and this just helps to protect it. Just a little thing I do you may find helpful. We gotta get this wheel and tire off. That way we can access where all 4 plugs are. Just right in here. These tires aren't in bad shape at all. You can see where they're kind of wore out from sliding. Nitto's NT05s. That's some good tires. All right, I'll show you where the plugs are located now. This is what it looks like. Got the upgraded brake line, which is nice, but this is what we're here for today. You access all 4 plugs to the car right there. Talk about convenient. That's nice. All right, I'm gonna dive off into this. That's what a plug looks like after running at super high RPMs for extended periods of time. Not too bad, really, I don't think. The leading plugs are on the bottom. So you got the L, and there's one right here too, right over here, right there. And then the trailing are up here. So the easiest way to remember, your leadings are on the bottom. Our L stands for lower, and T's, which are trailing, stands for top. So you got your lowers and tops, or leading and trailing. We got that plug done so far. That one's next. It's just so easy. There's not a lot of room to be putting you in there, unfortunately, but trust me, bro, it's getting done. Down to the last one. If there's a such thing as criminally easy, that's what a plug change is like for an RX8. Got a little spacer here. Just gives it that perfect little pop for the front wheel. Here are the 4 old plugs. They don't have a lot of miles on them, actually. I'm just changing them after that stunt lot activity the other week. But that's rotor 1 trailing, rotor 1 leading, rotor 2 trailing, rotor 2 leading, and this is the last leading plug for the first rotor housing. Right there. Set of leading and trailing plugs cost a little over $100 on Amazon, and I had them delivered within 24 hours, just so you know. If you don't want to deal with the people at the local parts stores scratching their head and wasting a whole lot of your time, I'm wondering what in the world you're talking about with leading and trailing stuff. It happens pretty often, as you can imagine. The last thing that I do whenever I'm pulling my wheels and tires, I always clean the back side of my wheels. But I quick detail, or at least get some water in here. And you can see there's some water spots on the coilovers. And there's a little bit of water spots down here. I always wipe that stuff down. It's too easy to do. It's not necessary if you're drifting your car, really dailying it, I guess. But if you have the option to let your car set and take extra good care of it, this is how you extra take good care of it. I'll sometimes even armor all the plastics in here. Excessive, yes, that's me. And if you have coilovers, that makes the adjustment for the coilover way easier whenever that stays clean. Ooh, do you think this will take it off? I think that's the ultimate test. All right, let's put it through its paces. I got a little bit of tar up here. It's not too bad. All of this is cleaned up again. Yep, we'll try to get that stuff off. Goof off style. That's impressive. That's a goof off. Man, that's good stuff. And whenever I get this done, I can just put a little bit of wax on it. It'll be back to good. FD wheels on the RX8. Pretty cool. It's not gonna work without spacers. It won't go halfway on without hitting the brake caliper. It's already taken paint off there. I'm pretty sure I have some 25mm spacers in this garage somewhere. 25mm equals flush with stock RX8 wheels, and more than likely the FD RX7 wheels. So if you're running stock RX8 wheels and you want a flusher look, it makes it look so much better. 25mm is key. I've got a whole set of 25mm spacers for this car. So I guess we could put all of these on and run some Reaper wheels or some wagon wheels. All right, I have answers for you. FD wheels will not fit on the front of an RX8. It's making contact with the caliper. Complete contact, it won't even spin. I mean, it will, but it's a continuous contact, so that's why you've not seen this before. Yep, that's the reason. Found my old burner wheels. I never even used them. I bought them as spares a long time ago. I got two rattle canned them black, and we will toss these on the fronts and we'll see if maybe the FD wheels will fit on the back. All right, there's the solutions for the two fronts. No idea about the rears. More I'm thinking about it, I think the calipers on the rear are close to the same size as the front, maybe? I don't know. Put the bar in there because you don't have an e-brake here, and since it's rear wheel drive, this just spins. This on the ground keeps it from spinning. Let's see what kind of damage we actually done. All right, we're here. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. You see that? All right, let's roll it. Man, that's the worst of it. I have never seen tires do that before. Yeah, there's the inside there. Man, and these aren't cheap. Nitto NT05s, 275/30 19s. Dang, buddy. That is looks like a mountain range, topographical map of a mountain range. That's impressive. Probably should have put the burner tires on before the burnout instead of left the most expensive tires I've ever owned on the car. It's all good, man. Hey, no worries, no worries. It was worth it. It was a good time. I'm able to get all the wheels and tires off the RX8. The rears are gonna be on jack stands. Unless I can source a really cheap set of wheels and tires to throw on the rear, I'm not gonna be able to drive the car, which kind of sucks. But I don't have any more wheels that'll fit this car. I can still smell burned rubber from in here. You remember this one from the video, it was super toast. It was rubber toast. All right. Chaos check. Let's get this one out of the way. All right, let's roll it and see what it looks like. Yeah, that one's pretty bad. Look at that. Man, things I do for y'all, right? You all seem to appreciate it, so it's all good. It's worth it. Man, yeah, that pure wires. Sheesh, man. Other than that, the car took on no damage at all, mechanically, cosmetically, somehow. So we're in good shape. That was a huge win. I'm down some thousands, but hey, some of that's because I want to repaint these wheels. So that's not on you. Well, that's it for the RX8 video. I hope you had a good time hanging out. It was a good time for me. I spent basically the weekend with you, Saturday and Sunday. I guess stay tuned and check out what color we end up going on the wheels. And also, more than likely we're gonna stick with the same Nittos. These tires are awesome. There's no tire was gonna withstand 10,000 RPM burnouts for 2 minutes at a time. So that's nothing on the tires. All right, well, car's probably gonna be setting on jack stands for a little bit. That's okay. Before you go, let's try one more thing. FD wheels will fit on the back of your RX, not the front. They won't clear the calipers. The rear calipers are a little bit smaller. There you go. Thanks a lot for hanging out, and I'll see you out there.